Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm sharing 9 Feng Shui items you can start using right away. Enjoy and subscribe. Today, I'll share my suggested Feng Shui item, which is very reasonable and very easy to get. Feng Shui items. Number 1, plants, flowers, living, of course, living plants, living flowers. They have really positive yang energy. So if you want to lift up the energy in your house, just get plants and flowers and put them wherever you feel like. Corner of the room, entrance area, the living room, everywhere you need more energy, more bright, positive energy. They can work very hard for you. And then another item is a mirror. Mirrors are a little tricky, but if you know how to use it properly, they are really a good item to use. Remember, you have to think of mirrors' function. Mirror reflect our body or face, and then we check ourselves and then see if we look okay. But not only that, mirror has a few different functions. The regular way, I already say, you check yourself, you see the reflection of yourself on the mirror and then check, your face, your body. Another one is push back the bad energy. Push back the negative energy. This means it's not only negative, but also positive energy also they can push back. So that's the reason why we always need to be mindful about the location for the mirror. When it's negative energy, if you want to push them back, for example, you are, let's say, living in this apartment, and this is my actually home office. And for example, I have really, really bad energy from outside, for example, because I see a lot of negative, let's say, garbage bin, and then it's overloaded and it's smelly, and definitely, it's not positive, it's really negative energy. You don't want that. You want to push it back. Then you can actually put the mirror here. Actually, the window is over there, so put the mirror here, for example, and then just the negative energy is coming inside the house. But then if you have the mirror here, it can push it back. So you can use the mirror this way for the negative energy, actually. Or it doesn't have to be garbage. Or maybe you have a resident or neighbor just right there, and then he or she is really sick and mentally or physically and really bad person, but you cannot move out from your house. Very, very negative energy right there. Then you can again use the mirror here and then push back that negativity. That's another way you can use the mirror. But again, I said positive energy also can be pushed back. That's the reason why we have to be very careful. Like I said, you see, I have actually very beautiful garden there. I see flowers, I see fountain. It's very beautiful. But let's say, so it's really good energy, positive energy over there. But if I have a mirror here, this mirror can push it back too. We don't want that. So that's why don't put the mirror here. Same thing, I think you may know, you are not supposed to locate the mirror right in front of the entry door. I've been telling you always. Now you know the reason, because the entry door of your house or entry door of each room is the amount of energy. You want the good energy coming in, but open the door and what you see first is a mirror right there. Then the mirror can push back the good energy. So that's the reason why we said don't put the mirror in front of the entry door. And then also another reason, okay, mirror is a very tricky item. I think you also know we have to be very careful to put the mirror when we put the mirror in the bedroom, because some mirror push back, and then also mirror can bounce the energy So when you have a mirror, in a way, you can see your reflection of your body or face or whatever from the bed. Then that can cause poor sleep. The reason why is, again, your energy can bounce back from the mirror. So we don't want the energy keep actively moving when we are sleeping. So that's the reason why we don't want the mirror in a location where you can see your reflection. I think that makes sense to you. Another way you can use the mirror is that if you are living in a small apartment or a dark apartment, then you can use a mirror effectively. So the mirror can double the vision. You know what I mean? So when you put the mirror reflect things opposite side. So whatever you put right in front of the mirror, for example, nice art, beautiful photos, plants or flowers, that can be reflected on the mirror. So that makes your eyes tricked as if they are other room. So it looks like our brain feels, oh, there's another space, there's more space over there. So you can use that way. And if you have like a lights, sunlight or, just light, room light, then that can also mirror can also reflect the light. So it can make the room brighter and, more open and brighter feel, which is positive energy. So you can use mirror this way. And another items that I use is that this is, like crystal or, Feng Shui ball. You can actually hang. I actually hang this everywhere, by the window, by the entry area, by the windows in the living room, my home office, everywhere actually. So this can create very positive energy. And, especially when you hang this by the window and in the morning, the sunlight comes in through the window, then this can create like a very beautiful prism. So you see many rainbows in the room, and that can make the space really positive, very, very positive. So I like it. I always recommend to have this thing. Then Feng Shui crystal balls. Doesn't have to be big. I like small one, and put maybe 5 small ones together. That can create a very unique shapes of prism. So that's why I like the smaller one. Art, photos, beautiful one, or it has a message. A beautiful one that has positive message. So art can be also object. If you cannot have, let's say, living plants or flowers for some reason, but then you can actually use photos or art instead, or nature, any kind of beautiful nature art or photos, good, but also text or message, positive message. Like art, like with the message says, for example, kill you. No. That's a bad energy. But let's say, be happy. Yes, that's a positive message. So we want something positive. And then colors too. Colors, if you want create uplifting positive energy, then try to have brighter colors, not like black, gray, like darker one. I mean, you can have them in a white portions, but try to make it bright. Okay. Sound, good sound. It's different types of sound. For example, wind chime that can hang by the window or the entry door. So nice sound, also a good energy. A good energy comes with a good sound, beautiful sound. So that's the reason why we often suggest to hang the nice wind chime that create beautiful sound. And then window chime can be made of metal or glass or even wood. So whatever types of sound you want to create, then use that. But also those textural materials, there are certain directions that can be used, and then it works more efficiently. But basically, whatever beautiful sound is also a good item, Feng Shui item. And also singing bowl is good too, like a Tibetan singing bowl. It's beautiful. Crystal bowl, beautiful sound. That's also a good thing. And another thing is aroma or incense. Beautiful, nice smell. That's also a good energy. Scent of flower, scent of, like lavender, rose. So that's why we suggest to put them near the entry area, because as I always say, entry area is very important, because that's the place we work on the energy or guest. So, aroma, good sound, art, crystal ball, mirrors, and plants, if all of them are combined in that area, it will definitely lift up the, energy in that area. And lighting. Yes, definitely good energy loves bright place, not dark place, So lighting is very important. Yes, lighting can be anything, ceiling light, and then also stand light. Stand light can be placed in the corner, because the corner is the place where negative energy tend to be, hanging. But the lighting is also, you need to be very careful. It's too much light is also not that good. Anything too much is not good. Always in between, like a bright and dark and in between, hopefully a little bit brighter. But you need to also be careful how bright, depending on the situation. When you sleep, you don't need to have a bright lighting, right? Because you want to sleep, and sleep is an action of yin. So you want to sleep without bright light. Some people want to sleep in a total darkness. Some people want to sleep with a little light. I prefer to have just a little dim light, because then that can be creating good yin-yang balance. Totally no light, sleeping in the darkness. Some people like that, but from Feng Shui perspective, it's like totally, yin. So I don't want like 100% yin. I like a little bit yang. So lighting, very, very important. Water feature. Some sort of water feature you want to bring in your house, and there's different way. If you can afford, let's say for example, water fountain, that's great. But then depending on your house type, maybe small apartment cannot have a fountain. But if you have, if you have a garden and living in a big houses, then you may have some nice, water fountain. That's up to what type of living you are having, but some sort of water feature, water fountain. If you cannot have it, then the easy way is water glass, flowers in water glass. This can create water feature. So whichever, I have both. It's nice to have both. And because, the good energy is flowing, moving water, So of course it has to be clean, but flowing, moving water can create the, positive energy. That's the reason why it's nice to live near the water, like either river or ocean, because those water are moving. It's create beautiful, positive energy. Candle. Okay, candles, fire feature. So in some section, we want to have some fire feature, because candles make you feel warm, passionate. The fire has its own, positive energy. We want to create positive energy in our house, especially in a southwest section. that area, you can, add a fire element and then boost the energy over there. I mean, there are more, but these are main items that I always use in my house and then also my client's house, and they are not expensive at all. You can be very creative. You can actually create your own item too. Plant, flowers, living, hopefully, living. And then mirrors, crystal, art, photo, sound, aroma, lighting, water, candle. And then the sound can be like wind chime. And then wind chime, the material can be glass, wood, metal, and then also ceramic. This way, you can boost different types of element. If it's glass, water. If it's wood, wood. Metal energy. Ceramic, earth energy, And then I think I can think of, endlessly, but for today, maybe we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items that we can use to boost energy in our house for reasonable price, I hope this was very helpful for you. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much. If you liked it, please subscribe to my channel. See you next time.